The outbreak has been described as an international health emergency. A fifth Chinese person has been detected with coronavirus in the UAE. The Ministry of Health and Prevention in the country says that the patient remains stable and there is no cause for concern. The announcement of the new case was made on its social media platforms, where it has also released an advisory video on the common symptoms of the virus. The total number of deaths has now risen above 300, and a first fatality outside China was reported in the Philippines. There are now over 14,500 confirmed cases across the globe. India also successfully evacuated another group of more than 300 Indians stranded in the coronavirus hit China. They will now be based at the quarantine centers, where they will be monitored for weeks at the facility. A city of 11 million people, Wuhan is placed on lockdown and movement has been halted in or out of the city. A total of 60 million people are affected by travel restrictions in Wuhan and neighboring cities. Several restrictions have been in place for over a week on Wuhan's 11 million residents, designed to prevent the spread of the disease. Recently, a social media video went viral where residents could be heard singing patriotic songs from the high-rises as they try to keep going on with their lives. The virus has been confirmed in more than 25 countries and territories since it was first detected in the Chinese city of Wuhan in December. The US and Australia said they would deny entry to all foreign visitors who had recently been in China. Similar restrictions have been in place in countries such as Russia, Japan, Pakistan, and Italy. In the Philippines, people have been rushing to the pharmacies to get their hands on face masks. In this hospital, a 44-year-old man had died after developing severe pneumonia. It was the first death out of more than 130 cases reported outside of mainland China. Measures have been stepped up across the globe, such as here in Vietnam, where 3 new cases were reported recently. And since January 30, the country has also stopped issuing visas to Chinese tourists. In Malaysia, the total number of cases remain at 8, as authorities continue to make public announcements and increased awareness drives across the cities. In Nepal, thermal screenings began recently at the Kathmandu airport after 3 confirmed cases were reported in the country, with patients placed under observation at the city's hospital. Though thermal screenings have been in place in Dubai as well, where all passengers from Chinese flights must go through these scanners, Emirates and Etihad have confirmed that their operations to China remain unaffected following the World Health Organization's recommendation that normal travel and trade with China should continue. Authorities in the UAE have called on the public to only rely on information from official sources and advised residents to continue going about their day-to-day lives whilst taking necessary health precautions.